And we're going to broadcast this in a slight delay. So if your questions don't come up during that employer's presentation time, please realize that we will have some Q&A at the end of the event so that they can answer those questions during the presentation. Again, use that Q&A box to answer or to ask any questions that you might have of our employers or of our career force staff. After today's presentation, we're going to also send out a follow-up email to anybody who registered for today's event. So again, you will get this information in an email following today's event. Today's event, we're going to start with, hang on a second here while I got technology issues. The agenda of today, we're going to see employers from Essler of America, Inc. We're going to talk with Catholic Charities, Trobex Bus Service, Centricare, Dungarvan, and Jenny O. Turkey Melrose. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our very first employer, with Sarah from Essler. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong, Sarah. I apologize. Sarah, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hi guys, good morning. This is Sarah from Essler of America. We're so excited to be here and present over some information to you all. Essler, we actually manufacture eyeglasses and eye lenses. We have 3 optical labs in the St. Cloud Sauk Rapids region. We have DBL Precision and Customize over in Sauk Rapids. We have about, today I actually just looked, we have about 74 open positions. Those can range anywhere from part-time third shift custodian up to we have a couple of engineer positions as well. So we really have positions sort of across the board, whether you're looking for part-time, first, second, or third shifts. We have really great company benefits for both hourly and non-hourly employee, including healthcare benefits, PTO, and something that I think we do really well at Essler is we have a really great university program. For most positions, I would say there is a 2-week, we call it orientation program, which is in classroom and on the job training. So you get a lot of book knowledge and a lot of actually hands-on working knowledge. That way you're ready to start any position that you get into, and you go in with a really fun class of other people going in and starting similar positions with you. The other sort of interesting piece about Essler is that if you are an eyeglass wearer, we have a really great eyeglass plan for you and your immediate family. And then as far as some things that we're looking for all of our employees, we are looking for people with related work experience. We find that if you come from a fast-paced background, which could be anywhere from fast food, something that's fast-paced, that requires attention to detail. We get a lot of people who come from a customer service background, maybe working in a grocery store or retail space. And then we're looking for people who are looking to invest long-term in Essler. There's lots of internal growth opportunity for us and for you. So we're looking to invest in you and then you in us. Our application and interview process is very easy and simplified. Generally, it's a 2-step process. You apply online, and I have included a hyperlink for you all. Click on that, upload some information. It is really helpful if you upload a chronological resume, so all of your job information up to the last 7 years, and then an updated email and telephone number. Next up would be a very brief phone interview. They never really go past 30 minutes. Really, we're just sort of chatting about Essler, the opportunities that we have, and then we really want to identify what would be a good fit for you as well. After that phone interview, we forward you on to our hiring manager, and then we set you up with an on-site interview. Once on site, you will meet the hiring manager. You'll see the department in which you're interviewing for, and it's a pretty hands-on interview. So you'll actually get to see what the position entails. Because it is hands-on, we do ask that you wear closed-toed shoes, and then campus-wide, we are a casual attire campus. And then after the on-site interview, we generally will offer the candidate, and then that initiates the pre-employment screening, which includes a 10-panel drug test and a federal and county background check. We've gotten lots of questions what we're doing for the COVID-19 sort of practice procedure and how we're keeping everyone safe. We've done several things and implemented several processes and procedures. One, everyone obviously is required to wear a mask upon entering. Everybody, even interviewing candidates, are temperature checked before coming onto campus. And then there are separate entrances and exits for all of our on-site employees and then people who are coming in to interview. And then as far as the actual positions that we have open today, we've got data entry, we've got a couple customer service representative positions, we've got lab technicians, which range anywhere from a surface tech all the way into coding, all the way into more finishing. We have machine operators, group leads, shift supervisors, and then we have a couple of janitor and custodian positions open. And yeah, no worries. I was just going to say, I think I covered it all. I try to stay under my 5 minutes.
Thanks, Sarah. So can you tell us a little bit about what the company culture is like over at Essler?
Yeah, that's a really great question. So as far as company culture, I will say, depending on the shift, it does look a little bit different. Our first shift tends to be a little bit more lively, but we do really value and encourage teamwork. It's really, really important that everybody who is on site is a teamwork. Even our shift supervisors are down on the production floor, you know, keeping a great pulse on the community that work for us. I'm not sure if that answered your question, but I hope so. And our third shift positions, they tend to have fewer people on them. And our third shift folks tend to do our more special projects. So that could be anywhere from sort of testing out new machines to sort of reimagining how production looks.
Perfect. Marnie, do we have any questions from our job seekers?
Not at this time.
Alrighty, thank you. So we're going to go ahead and
move
on to the next employer, which is Catholic Charities. And unfortunately, Crystal had an emergency today and was not able to join us. She emailed me earlier today. So for those of you who are interested in openings with Catholic Charities, I did agree to leave her slides on here. They are looking for some direct support professionals. They have several openings that are both part-time and full-time. So for those of you who are maybe in school or who are looking for some flexible scheduling, these would be great opportunities for you. They are located in Cold Spring, St. Cloud, and Paynesville. They are considered essential during this pandemic. Looks like there's some flexibility in the pay range depending on your education and experience, and they do have some benefits that go along with that if you are more than 20 hours or more. Here's some information about how to go about applying for those positions, and also a full listing of all of those job opportunities at ccstcloud.org/employment. Again, Crystal did send her apologies. She wasn't able to attend. She was really bummed out about that. But we are going to go on and talk with Trobex. Adam and Tracy, are you with us? *6, Adam and Tracy.
Yeah.
There you are.
There we are.
How's everyone doing? Thanks for coming to this job fair. We're really excited here at Trobex Bus Service. We have Tracy here, and I'm Adam. Tracy will talk about our family-owned company and what is it like to work for Trobex. If you want to go to the next slide.
Sure. Trobex has kind of been in the St. Stephen area for a little over 81 years. We do a lot for our employees throughout our company as well. It's kind of a fun-filled family environment, I guess you would say. A lot of our drivers range anywhere from the college age group all the way up to a lot of retirees and things like that too. So we have a wide spread of interest and fun. So I think that makes it really fun for our drivers out in the parking lots and when they see each other, you know, passing, because they all have something in common. But we do lots of fun picnics, end of the year things. We do golf outings, bowling, safety meetings, and of course, school bus appreciation things. We encourage our team building. I know as far as like us, we've done some great fun activities throughout our back to school meetings and things like that, just to keep everybody fun and entertained and active, and our holiday parties are definitely never a dull moment. So this year we actually had a fun shadow puppet, a comedian. We've done everything from being hypnotized and things like that too. So we have a lot of fun around here. But it is definitely also an open door policy. There's no questions too little or too big when it comes to coming in. So we have time for everybody, and there's always somebody here that can answer a question, and if not, we will find a way to get you the answer. Our biggest thing is our safety. Safety is our #1 priority. We do haul the most precious cargo, so being on time and being safe is very important to us. Some of the qualifications for our applications and things like that is a background check. So we do both a driving and a criminal background check. Driving record could be anything from rolling stop signs. Criminal background could be anything even from a dishonored check. So just kind of letting us know ahead of time. There are things that we can help, you know, submitting waivers and things like that too, if you have things from the past. But a valid driver's license class D, B, or A is required as well. We do pay for your physical portion and as well as your background check and your paid training. However, when you do get your Class B or Class A driver's license, that would be a cost to you. A driver's license, our drivers are also submitted for a random drug and alcohol pool. What that means is that there is a pre-employment involved, but there's also within, you know, our school year, a couple of different times when we do a random generator, and that random generator will then select you to go and submit a sample. We do course training here on site. This is something new and great that we started here this past summer through COVID here, but our course training consists of our drivers coming in and doing a paid training at a computer to learn the manual. It can be a little intimidating at times, so that's why we're here to support you guys and get you guys the training that you need. So in that computer training, there's a lot of different options. We have the manual that can be read to you online. We have it that you can visually see and have in front of you. Also put under your pillow to sleep at night so you can kind of absorb it. But we also do some flashcards, some take-home things, like little cheat sheets and things like that with tidbits and things. We also have a fun online app that asks questions and pre-tests so that you can kind of get all of those testing jitters out of the way before you head to the DMV to take those 4 tests. And those are our general knowledge. We do a school bus endorsement, a passenger endorsement, and an air brake. So those 4 testings in that trial period that we pay you for that paid training here at our office, we try to fit into about a 4-day course. After that, once you obtain your permit, we take you out onto the road. Our safety manager, Chad, here, kind of like did when you had mom and dad when you were 16, slaps that fun bumper sticker on the back that says student driver and takes you guys out and about throughout the roads. He teaches you everything from pre-trip to, you know, approaching railroad crossings. He does everything that you'll need in order to successfully pass your test when your day comes. So you guys can do as many training days and as many hangout days. Also, that is paid to hang out with Chad, even though he's a very fun guy. We pay you to hang out with him. You guys can do that as many times as you want, and then I get you guys set up for your initial test. On your initial test day, you guys will drive to the DMV, and you'll wait patiently outside until you have completed that test. Once you guys are certified and everything, and then once you guys are behind the wheel and on a route, our CDL drivers are making $20 an hour. If you do already come licensed, we do have incentive pay for that, so you can make up to $22 an hour as well based on the years of experience, so that is really great. Something great about our hours and our shifts is that you could work a morning and an afternoon, or if one or the other just works for your work schedule. We're here to kind of fit that in. Something that's also great is that you are having fun while on the bus. I mean, literally your office is a wide open road, and you get to see such amazing children every, snow and rain and sunshine and all of the exciting things that take place. So there's never a dull moment. So if you do love driving, this is definitely a great job for you as well. We also have kind of an exciting piece with like the role model piece of it too. So, I mean, you are the first person that your student sees every day. They are interacting with you, you're changing their lives, and just a great way to kind of feel humbled, I guess, by this experience too. So.
Yeah, and one thing to add to that too is we're really truly a family here, and everyone is a family member, and that's how we operate, and that's how we treat all our employees. So it's a really fun place to work. We're looking for like up to 20 drivers right now, and if you want to come drive for us, give us a call at 320-251-1202, or go on to our website. We are on Facebook. Check us out and become part of our team.
So how many hours does a typical bus driver drive in a week, you guys?
Sure. So our morning shift, most of our drivers report here right around the 6 o'clock hour in the morning, or back up to the shop right around 9 o'clock. So anything can range from a 2 to about 3 hour route in both morning and afternoon. We do a 2-hour minimum. We do have, I think, 2 routes that are under the 2 hour. So we would guarantee you that 2 hours for that route as well.
Yeah, and another thing too we want to say is, like, I know school's up in the air and people are like nervous about it, but if the schools are not going, you're still going to get paid. So no matter what, you will get paid. I know a lot of schools are doing like a hybrid.
AV days and things like that, and not going on Fridays. The incentive here at Trobex is that we would still pay you for that Friday pay. Also, a great thing about this company is that we're not a district-owned company. So if you were to work for a school district, you can only pick up charters or trips or extra work just through school activities, so baseball, basketball, and things like that. Where we have extra work coming in, like wedding shuttles, church groups, different events, and things like that. We work a lot with St. Cloud State and St. John's and attending their football games and moving some of their great fans and things like that. So definitely always something and different ways to pick up those extra hours.
Yeah, and we just don't have school buses. We have big motor coaches that you can learn how to drive, and of course we have vans that we need drivers for too. So yeah, a lot of opportunities to grow with Trobex.
Great. Marnie, do we have any questions from our job seekers?
Not at this time.
All righty. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Trobex. And we are going to move on. Our next employer is Centricare. Maria, are you ready to take it away?
Yes, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Perfect. Hi, my name is Maria. I'm a recruiter with Centricare. And if you want to go to the next slide. I am excited to be here today and talk with you all. We have a lot of job opportunities. Even with COVID, we are still hiring quite a bit. And so I want to tell you about a few changes that are coming up as well. But first, I'll go over a few of the positions that we're hiring for. Due to COVID, we're perhaps not hiring as many positions as we had been pre-COVID, but we still have quite a few openings. As far as entry-level positions go, we are hiring right now for hospital cleaners. You might know them also as housekeepers or environmental services. Those positions do start off at $13.20 an hour. The hospital cleaner would be for the St. Cloud Hospital. You would be basically either working a day shift, which could be anywhere from 8 to 4:30 or 9 to 4:30, or it could be an 11 to 7:30 a.m. shift, kind of depending what you're looking for. We also have evenings that run from either 1 o'clock to 9:30 or 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. We also do have overnight shifts, and those are usually like a 10 to 6:30 a.m. shift. So we do have both of those posted right now, or sorry, I think it's just evenings posted right now. We will be getting more full-time day and evening shifts opening up here probably after September 1st. They range from, we've got a position that will be 64 hours a pay period or every 2 weeks. And then we also have a lot of positions that will be that full-time 80 hours a pay period. So do keep your eye on our website September 1st or after for those. They also do earn shift differentials. So I'll kind of skip down to the bottom slide, but all of these positions do earn shift differentials. So if you're working an evening shift, a night shift, or during the weekend, you could earn an additional $1 to $1.15 an hour, and then those do stack upon one another as well. So for example, if you were working a night shift on the weekend, you would be earning an additional $2.15 on top of your hourly rate. So just wanted to explain shift differentials real quick. We are also hiring in food service. So if you have any kind of cooking experience, we would love to see you apply for those jobs. They start at $13.10 an hour, and again, earn those shift differentials. The patient meal delivery positions are kind of cool because if you want to stay active and don't like to sit, this would be a perfect position for you. They are moving all around the hospital delivering patients their meals. So basically, you know, you go up to a certain floor and you've got a big cart of meals and you are going from patient room to patient room delivering those. And it's a lot of movement around the hospital. If you're one of those people that likes to wear one of those pedometers, you'll easily get your 10,000 steps that day. So if you're active and want to remain active, that's a great position for you. We also are hiring for laundry right now. And again, that pay is starting off at $13.20 an hour. We need people to help fold the laundry and get it where it needs to be. And also we have machine operators that are a little bit less entry level, I guess you could say, but they will hire for specific machine operators in the laundry area. Next is our patient access assistant. So they start off at $15.50 an hour plus shift differentials. Now, if you go to a clinic, for example, and you check in, the patient access assistant are the people that are checking you in for that appointment. So they're going to be the ones taking your demographic information, your insurance information, asking you the questions about have you been out of the country in the last blah, blah, blah. So if you are comfortable on a computer and comfortable being face-to-face with a patient, the patient access assistant would be a great fit. We are also hiring nursing assistants. You do not need to be certified to be a nursing assistant if you're working at the St. Cloud Hospital. We will train you to be a nursing assistant. If you look at long-term care and like St. Ben's community, you do need to be certified to work there. But we do offer classes that we pay you to take the class and will pay to get you certified. So you don't have to worry about paying for that or anything like that. So we will help you get certified, and then we can hire you into one of our nursing assistant roles. So those are just a few of the entry-level positions that we are hiring for right now. And then if you want to go to the next slide, Kelly. Just a little bit about CentraCare. We do have about 13,000 employees throughout Minnesota. We are also located in kind of that southern, southwestern Minnesota as well, like Redwood Falls, Willmar, Marshall, those areas. We've got 8 hospitals, 30 clinics, and we have a lot of assisted living facilities throughout our footprint. A couple things that you can expect. So I wanted to talk about benefits. We do offer benefits that would include medical and dental if you are part-time. So if you work 30 hours or more per pay period, you can get medical and dental and all of those benefits. You do pay a little bit higher premium compared to full-time, but you do still get, you still can get the benefits. Full-time is considered 60 hours a pay period, and those would get your, the full medical, dental, and a little bit better premiums than your part-time would. Once you would be, or I'll kind of take you through the process here. So all of our applications we take online. And one big thing to note is that we are in the middle of switching our applicant tracking system, or our whole HR system. So starting next Friday, August 21st, all of our job postings are actually going to be removed from our website. So Friday, August 21st, all positions taken down from our website, so that we can switch over to a new system. And then starting Tuesday, September 1st, all of our postings will go back up. So there's going to be a little bit of a blackout period where you won't be able to apply for positions from the 21st through the 1st. So that is something you should definitely know about. The good news is that in this new system, we are actually, I've heard it's much more user-friendly for candidates to apply. You no longer have to log in to apply. It's very quick. We actually have done away with that long HSA assessment at the end of our application where it was 111 questions that people did. We no longer have that. So it should really shorten up the application process for you. Once you fill out our application, recruiters do screen them, each and every one of them. We will choose to either do a phone screen or a HireView digital interview, as we call it, which is a digital interview that you can do through your phone, tablet, or computer. Once we do those first screenings, we will set you up for either an in-person interview or a virtual interview due to COVID right now. If you were to be offered a position, we do have post-offer drug and alcohol screenings that you would need to pass, as well as an immunization review and a Manto test. And that's something that our employee health would work with you on to go through all of that. We do also do background checks for all of our positions. So depending on the position, you might also need to do a criminal background check, criminal background check is done with all of our positions. Depending on the position, you might need to do a Minnesota Department of Human Services background check as well. And we take it kind of on a case-by-case basis if there is something there. I think I covered it all as quick as I could. So any questions at all that are coming through? Marnie, do we have any questions?
No questions right now.
All right, perfect. So thank you so much.
All righty. So Katie, are you ready to go?
Sure am.
All right, so we got Katie from Dungarvan.
Yeah. So thanks for joining this job fair today. I work with Dungarvan here, and we provide support to those who have both physical and mental disabilities. If you want to go to the next slide. So we have been here in Minnesota for over 45 years now, and now we have grown to a nationwide company. And we really focus on individual supports to those we serve. And we have numerous different opportunities here. We have our residential services, which would be a typical group home setting that provides support to 4 individuals. And we have over 140 programs located throughout the state. So in St. Cloud, Foley, Sauk Rapids, Clear Lake. In the metro, we have over 100 programs directly. And then also in the North Branch area, we have some more programs. And in those opportunities, it would be more the direct support staff positions, along with nursing assistants. One thing about our nursing assistant position is you do not have to be currently certified. You would just have to be certified within the last 10 years. Or if you maybe were an RN in another country, that would qualify for our nursing assistant position as well. We also would have live-in positions there. So that is actually where you would have free rent to live at the program directly and provide support to those individuals. We have our non-residential services, which would be compared to an independent living skills worker. So you're working with individuals in their own home, providing independent living skills. So helping with money management, employment services, healthcare coordination. and we provide those support throughout all the Twin Cities area. And then we also have our acute behavioral services. That is a residential setting, similar to a residential group home, but it would provide support to 1 to 2 individuals that have severe and persistent mental illness. So again, really focusing on that person-centered programming. And we have over 20 of those programs located throughout Minnesota, from Grand Rapids to Sauk Rapids to North Branch, and then down to Rochester as well. One cool thing about Dungarvan is, since we started here in Minnesota, both our national office and our Minnesota corporate offices are located in Mendota Heights. So we have numerous of those administration roles, from IT to accounts receivable and accounts payable, that would be available in the Twin Cities area. If you want to go to the next slide. Some of our benefits here at Dungarvan is all of our full-time positions are considered at 30 hours or more, and that would include medical, dental, life insurance, vision, 401k, flexible spending account. But some of those benefits also do cross into our part-time opportunities, and that would include the 401k and also our PTO. All staff here does accrue PTO. All of our new hires here go through 1 week of paid training, and we have changed our training model to where 4 days of that week you are doing online learning from your own home, and then 1 day a week you would do testing out with the nurses on medication administration, first aid, CPR certification, as well, to be able to offer that great foundation for any new hires here. And then you do continue to train in your position for at least the first month. We did just go through wage increases as well. So our wages would start, depending on the role, would start anywhere between $13 to $17 an hour. We also do offer a referral bonus to all of our employees. And at this time, our referral bonus is $500 after the first either 30 days or 6 months, depending on the position that the current employee would get. We also have unpaid benefits, as well as meaningful employment, having to build those relationships with our person served. It is fun and exciting work that you're doing. You're involved in community involvement with them as well. We are able to offer that flexible scheduling, as we do have numerous different programs available. All of our positions do also have a stepladder advancement built in. So you can start with us as a direct support staff and move into a lead position at a program, and then move into a multi-site manager and up into an operational program director role. And then if you want to go back to the first slide.
That one.
Yep. Thank you. And then to apply with us here, we do have a career page you can go to, which is dungarvancareers.com, or you can email directly a Minnesota recruiter email box, and a recruiter will reach out to you. Or you can give us a call at our main office, and the receptionist will transfer you to one of us. Currently at this time, we are doing all of our interviews over the phone, along with all of our new hire paperwork is done electronically. So it's kind of a unique experience right now, but typically an interview for most of our positions would last about a half hour to 45 minutes over the phone. And you would find out shortly, even on the phone at that time or within the next half hour, if you would be extended a position. So it is a very efficient process that we have here to get you onboarded and started with us.
So Katie, what is Dungarvan doing about the COVID virus? I mean, I would assume most of your positions are essential during the pandemic. How are you keeping everyone safe?
Yeah, so that is on our forethought of how to keep our person served safe, along with all of our employees safe. So we really have transitioned just in the onboarding or the recruiting process to doing more of the virtual or phone, along with our orientation. It used to be 5 days of in-person orientation, and we've transferred that more to an online learning, besides the parts where you do have to be tested out by a nurse. In regards to in your position specifically, For us who work in the office, we have switched to remote working, so we're working more from home now. For those who work directly with the person served, there is quite a bit of steps we do take, such as, you have to sign a log before you go to work to make sure you're symptom-free. You do have to wear a mask at all times with the person served. And we really do make sure that our person served are also following those plans if they do go outside of the program.
Okay. Any questions, Marnie?
Not right now.
Okay. All right, and we're going to move on to Genio, and rounding out the event is Anna Santana from Genio Turkey Melrose.
Good morning, everyone. Just would like to share the positions that we currently have available here at the Genio Turkey Store in Melrose. We do have a production work available. The shifts start from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. The other shift would be the 8:30 a.m. shift until 5:30 p.m. And then our second shifts would start from 1 p.m. until 10 p.m. And the other one is from 5:30 p.m. till 3:30 a.m. Currently, right now, we are offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus and also a $1,000 referral for anyone who does a referral. We have excellent benefits, including health insurance, life insurance, paid time off, 401k opportunities, and advancements within Genio Turkey Store. We ask anyone who is interested in a position with Genio Turkey Store to apply online at genio.com/careers. In the location, you would search for Melrose. Also, currently, right now, we are doing all phone interviews. We do phone interviews. If everything goes good with the phone interview, we then would schedule someone to come in and do a COVID test. Once the COVID test is done here by our nurse and we get confirmation that the test is negative, we then call the applicant back again to schedule our health screen and start our orientation process. Is usually a day and a half. Here at Genio Turkey Store, we have taken all the precautions for COVID. As you're coming into the building, we ask that they sanitize. We have gloves. We have temperature scanners as they're going past the doors. We ask every employee how they are feeling today. We ask those employees who have any symptoms not to come to work. And so currently we have been keeping COVID out of our Melrose plant. We have about 600 employees here at our facility. And we are in need of more production workers. We do have some positions where it requires more of a skill. But once you do get hired, you're able to look at our bulletin board for advancement opportunities. And yeah, come and join our Melrose Genio team. Thank you.
All right. Marnie, do we have any questions from Melrose or for Anna?
We don't have any for Anna, but if I could go back to Maria with Centricare. We have a job seeker that says, I have applied multiple times for patient access assistant positions, but haven't gotten an interview. Can you tell me what's being looked for in this position? I'm very interested.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we got you.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so for patient access assistance, we are going to be looking for previous customer service experience, face-to-face is very helpful. One thing across the board with any position we look for is a work history. Is it a solid work history? we want to see people that have longevity at a company or in a position, and we look at gaps of employment and that sort of thing too. It's hard for me to say without knowing your background, why you might not have received an interview at this point. I do know with those positions, we do receive a lot of applications as well. But again, that customer service experience we're looking for, that face-to-face interaction work history that they've had is very important as well. And again, that previous work history and what that looks like, and making sure that it's a stable work history with some good experience.
So hopefully that answered your question. Also, I wanted to make everyone aware that CareerForce has started a new initiative with Coursera, which is available through careerforcemn.com. You can go to that website and sign up for that. Anyone in the state of Minnesota can sign up for some free training through Coursera and maybe update or upskill some of your training during this time, and take some free classes through different universities, and maybe possibly update some of that training to help you train into a new position. And that's a free training at this time. Again, you can find that information through careerforcemn.com/Coursera, and you can find that information at our website. Any further questions from our job seekers, Marnie?
Nothing right now.
Okay. Well, anything else our employers would like to add to the event at this point? You're all muted except for Maria. No one else wants to talk. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for joining us today. Please feel free to reach out to CareerForce if you have any job search questions. We are available Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30 for your job searching needs. You can call us at 320-308-5320. Again, that number is 320-308-5320. Or if you would prefer to email us, you can email us at careerforce.saint@state.mn.us for any of your job searching needs. We do have staff available for virtual services at this time. So again, please feel free to reach out to us. We're here to help you with your job search and employment questions. You can also visit us online at careerforcemn.com/St. Cloud, SAINTCLOUD, and find out all of the resources available to you at that website. Again, if you have any further questions, you can please type them into the Q&A. I'll give you a couple of minutes to put in your last and final thoughts, questions. I want to thank all of our employers for joining us today. You gave everybody some ideas for future job opportunities and career choices. I appreciate all of your time and efforts. It does appear that our job seekers are happy with what they heard. They do not have any further questions for us this morning. And Mother Nature quieted down, so I didn't have to scream over the thunder, so I'm happy with that too. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you.